Max Anstie, Southwick. A bit of a chaotic day for your first outdoor in almost 2 years, but you came here to learn, and I imagine you did a lot of that.
Yeah, I did think after halfway around the first lap in the first moto, what am I doing out here? I did get a little bit keen, but we have to remember why we're here. So we're here to gather knowledge, learn, and be better for next year. This was the first outdoor race in a very long time on a 250 anyway, and just to kind of see where I'm at with the bike. So I'm at like a base setup, and everything was okay, but considering the track conditions, I didn't get to do a lot in the first race. Qualifying, I was like, fine, but I felt like the laps that I'd done should have been further up, and I know I was about 6th or 7th, and then I got docked for noise or whatever it was. But I don't know. Second moto was a good learning race, I guess. I was kind of just riding around on my own. Not much more I could do, but I feel like there's the positive, the great thing about being here, and the great thing about this team is that they have so much knowledge and resources. So it's not like, oh, that's it. I felt like I was in between gears, and like just the bike setup that I thought that I'd got right coming in here. I mean, I'd only done a couple of weeks. I thought it was going to work, but I was like, okay, right, I'm off a little bit. But racing is always different. So there's a little bit of me getting into racing again, but also racing again of outdoors. But also, yeah, I got some work to do, which is fine. That's what there's no magic. There's no magic of jumping on a Star Yamaha and you're going to be P1 straight away, which is what I would have liked. But of course I've got some work to do, and hopefully we can be a little bit better in RedBud.
The biggest issue is that you never got to see the pace at the front. Yeah. I feel like that would have helped you a lot, and also that's still a lesson to learn. So it would have been nice to tick that off today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't get to do that. And
you got to see like edge of the top 10 pace.
Yeah, and my starting the first moto, I just went the wrong RPM. And again, that's just me learning. Like the RPM against all the others, I thought I was right.
Have you got a light?
And I said, no, I don't have a light. Well, I have a start map,
right, but
I've still got to get it right with the light. It's not really getting it right, it's just knowing the sound of it with your bike against the others. And I was like, oh, and then I fucked it up. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. It would have been nice to have a nice, easier day and been riding around near the front, but it is what it is. Yeah, kept it solid. I can definitely improve a lot from here. So, yeah.
So you got T-boned in the first moto, but you don't know who did it. But there's a lot of confusion because some people thought you were down in the first turn.
No.
So just walk us through. You got T-boned, rear wheel stopped.
Yeah. So I span really bad in the gate. I messed the start up. So I don't know where I was. What do you think I was, like 12, 15?
Yeah, 12 to 17.
Right, so I was bombing around and went into one of the turns at the back, and there was a guy in front of me. I banked off the berm and then just got smashed into the side of. Was upside down, went to pick the bike up, and something was jammed in the rear wheel. I mean, it's typical day for me today. But yeah, the rear wheel was all jammed up, and then the pipe was broken as well. So that was the end of that one. So first motor was fantastic.
You say you went wide in one of the turns, and that's when the kiddie T-boned you. Do you feel like, do you take some accountability for like, first race in a while, you should have had more awareness that you can't leave the door open?
Well, no, because there was a guy on the inside, so I bombed it to the outside, but then there was another guy on the outside. I was just in the mid-pack, it was just carnage. And then I banked off, and then I can't even really remember what happened, but I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I haven't raced in a while, especially outdoors, so yeah, it was, I wouldn't say it was a fun day, but it was a day. Let's just leave it there. And yeah, we'll go into next week. So again, I'd much rather be doing it now and doing it this year than going through all this stuff next year, when I actually, need to be good for the championship in a way, or like in a championship.